guys, StinaRose here, and welcome back to another episode of AlphaCraft. I have been really busy since the last time that we met together. We have done a lot of things. First off, we went and we found the end portal.
Are we all here? Are we all ready?
No, we're not all
I think
here.
we're waiting.
Where's Bunny?
Two of us.
2 seconds.
Bunny.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness, this is like trying to get kids in the car.
It is.
I just gotta go to the toilet.
Is it time to go yet?
It's a
I need a
military
drink of water.
operation.
Oh,
Start
we're-
running and I'll follow you. We'll be
Surprised you're
long.
not running around trying to get a snack. Ready?
I think
We
I see
lost you
blue.
again, Bunny.
Oh,
Ooh, a little.
Oh, it's going that way now.
Sorry.
Oh, there
a
we
little
go.
change of
Oh.
direction there.
Which means we're getting closer.
Close.
Right,
I
straight.
tried to show you my shield, but I was
pretty, I
hungry, so I
love
ate
it.
my steak instead.
Oh, where did that one go?
Behind you, into the ground.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, Zed.
I've got it, guys. I've got it.
Yes.
Found
Where'd you get it?
Where that spot where Frill was originally, where I
Oh,
said
what-
it went
what-
back in. I've got
Oh, right.
it here.
I've got on me.
Guys, I found it already. It's right here.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We're doing well. We got here really quick.
Boop, beep, boop, boop.
Yay.
It's only taken us an hour.
And stuff.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Ready, set, go.
Ready?
Right here we go. And
Hey.
Let's hope the engine is on.
Yay!
yay!
It was
Yeah,
that was
new
good.
blocks.
And then we fought the dragon. And then Frill and I were very unsuccessful finding wings. But then I took my axolotl out for a walk. And built a glow squid farm. And then successfully found wings with Aletha. So here we are back. Things are going very well. Also, we can now sit on certain kinds of stairs and it makes me very happy. Yep, I can sit here looking at my axolotls. I still haven't found a blue one. I've been working on it, Also, we've got number of sleeps as our current the current thing that we're tracking, and I have over 100 sleeps. I think I'm currently leading the leaderboard for the alphas who have slept the most. I'm a very sleepy Stina, apparently. If you want to check out the AlphaCraft leaderboard, you can find that over on the AlphaCraft website, alphacraft.uk. It also has a really cool DIN map where you can actually see us, follow us along, see what we're doing live in real time. Check out where are the alphas, who's on the server, where are they at, what are they up to. You can watch that real time over on that website. Lots of cool stuff over there, so don't forget to check it out. Today, I have a big plan. Yes, I do. Today, I want to do it. Okay, so we got this enchantment room. See? And it kind of looks like somebody's closet where they just keep throwing stuff in it, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look. See, it's one of the first things that you see when you come into the mansion. First off, you see this really cobbly staircase. And then you see this room, which looks like somebody threw a bunch of junk in it. And then you see the really cool iron vendor that Frill put together, which, I mean, it's working. We got iron for days. And then we got the really cool wool vendor that Bunny and Frill put together, all the wool that you could want. But this room needs help. And today, I think we're going to give it the help it needs. We're going to change our enchanting room. We're going to give it an upgrade. We're going to make it a little brighter, a little more pretty. And I think that you guys will enjoy seeing what we're going to do. But the first thing that we need to do is we need to tear out some blocks. Okay, I have cleared out this room. I've opened up the walls. I've started putting in some of the main structural decoration. There's a lot more left to do, but this is the idea. We're going to have this room where we walk in and it's very open, very much so you can see. Now, I'm not quite sure about that view down there. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll look better once we get the table in here, the enchantment table in here, and the bookshelves. But that just feels very wide open. I may do something a little bit different with this wall. We'll see how I feel about it once we get the enchantment table in. The next thing I'm going to do is the redstone magic, because there is going to be a little bit of redstone involved in this, and anybody who knows me knows I am not a redstoner, so I am actually following a tutorial for this. There will be a link for the tutorial in this video in the description. Okay, I got the enchanting table in now. This enchanting table, you'd think, okay, this is just the normal level 30 enchantment table. Let me show you right here. We'll pull out a bow. If we put the bow in here, I can show you we got the level 30. Now, this is where it gets fun, because one thing about enchanting is if you're trying to look for something specific, sometimes it's good to be able to change the level of bookshelves, and this is why we have the enchanting book. That's right. If we put the enchanting book in here, it's going to immediately take away one of our bookshelves. That's right. In fact, we can read that this is now dialed to 14 bookshelves. If I change the page, we're now at 13 bookshelves. And we can keep going. We can change this to 6 bookshelves. 6 if we want 6, and then with 6, you know, now we're at a level 12. We can keep going though. We can go all the way down to 0 bookshelves, and we could have just a standard, you know, level 4 bookshelf, which is really cool. Now you're like, okay, Stina, but what if we don't want to have any bookshelves gone? Easy. Just take the book. And when you take the book, they all return. So it's really, really helpful. I'm also wondering how long before this book disappears. But the room's not done. Nope, I've got a little bit more that I want to do decoration-wise. I do have barrels about so that these can be places where people can put things. This is the chest that was in here. We're going to put the lapis and stuff inside with the enchanting book. But, you know, this is good and everything, but I think we can make it better. So, okay, I think this is done. I think this looks good. This looks good. I'm still feeling like that is a long hallway that you can see through there, but maybe it's okay. I don't know. I mean, another option could be to make some kind of like a back wall thing right here, but at the same time, it is kind of nice to be able to, you know, come around the corner and look down the hall and go, okay, so is anybody coming? Nobody's coming. You know, that type of thing. I like it though. It is definitely a fun change from what we've had here. I hope the others like it. I did put all of the lapis in here. Here is the enchanting book. Any of the items that they had worked on, possibly saving to enchant later, I put in barrels. The rest of the barrels, they're empty, so there is room, storage room. Now, the next thing I want to do is I really want to get some windows in here. And just like that, we have light coming in from the outside. Put a little bench here so that we could sit down. Anybody coming in can rest. A big thanks to Mir for suggesting putting the quartz pillars on top of these lamps to make them look like lamps. I love it. Oh, this place is looking really good. I've added some signs for the other alphas, especially this. This is the instructions about how to change the enchantment levels, and I put the book into an item frame. I hope it's not too confusing. I hate for the other alphas to be confused about how to do this. Hopefully they'll just send me a message. I did notice, however, we have mail. Look at that! The little arm of our mailbox is up, and that means we have mail. So let's take a look. What do we got? Axolotls. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's the best day ever. Oh, we better put the thing down. Oh my goodness. Let's sit here. Empty hand, Stina. Come on, you can do it. Let's sit here and read our Axolotls by Frill. Okay, here we go. Axolotls. I recognize these. Axolotls will spawn in underground caves in bodies of water under Y63. This is true. It has to be sea level or below. There are 5 colors of axolotls: pink, brown, yellow, cyan, and blue. This is my favorite axolotl fact. 5 colors of axolotls. We just need the blue. I'm still working on it, guys. Blue axolotls are extremely rare, with only 1 in 1,200 a 1 in 1,200 chance of spawning. And the reason for this is the number of axolotls still left in the wild is only 1,200. Isn't that crazy? Also, there are no blue axolotls in real life. No, that's the only color that isn't found in real life. The color of the blue axolotl is based off a Pokemon. There you go. Axolotls can be caught with a bucket of water. Yes, they can. And they can be bred with buckets of live tropical fish, which is very time consuming when you're trying to get a blue axolotl. A baby axolotl takes 20 minutes to grow into an adult. I have noticed that they take a long time. Axolotls have 7 hearts of health. Axolotls on leads will start running in circles. You saw that in a clip earlier in this episode. Axolotls will attack all underwater mobs except dolphins and turtles. Very true. Drowned guardians and elder guardians will attack axolotls. Yes, and axolotls will attack back. When attacked, axolotls have a 1 in 3 chance of playing dead, which is really, when they play dead is, it's important. We'll get to that. When they're playing dead, nothing will attack them, but they will get a regeneration effect when they're playing dead and will recover 2 hearts of health in the dead state. Axolotls can climb blocks. If you kill a mob that an axolotl is in combat with, the axolotl will give you a regeneration effect as a thank you, which is really cool. Axolotls are kept in buckets when caught, and this allows you to do cool stuff with them, like put them in a dispenser and dispense them. It's true, I haven't actually tried that yet, but you can put them in a dispenser and dispense the axolotl, which is cool. Put them in an item frame and a glow item frame. Now, axolotls and foxes sound extremely similar. These are great facts. I love these faxolotls. Axolotls will dry out if out of the water for 5 minutes, but will not dry out in the rain. And this is something that's extremely important because this is something that I've come to realize. I'm Stinalotl, and I'm really embracing this whole axolotl thing, which means I need to make sure that I'm in a place where I can have access to water. And as a result of that, for the rest of this season, I cannot spend time in the nether because there is no water in the nether, and I don't want to dry out and die. Anyway, there's a rarer axolotl than the blue color. This is the unreleased green axolotl. And this is true. When they put out the idea in the trailer for the Caves and Cliffs update, they showed a green axolotl there, and it was never added to the game. And they said it's not going to be added to the game, but it was there as a concept, which is really cool. Now, we're going to go into real axolotl facts? This gets even better. Axolotls are part of the salamander family, and they're critically endangered and only found in the waters outside of Mexico City. There are only 35 axolotls per square kilometer there in those waters. That's crazy. They're a version of a salamander. They never fully grow out of their larval stage. They never grow up. And they keep their external gills and dorsal fin, but are able to reproduce. That's really cool. That's really cool. Most captive axolotls can be traced back to a group of axolotls that were shipped to Paris in 1860 for research purposes. They are being researched because they can regenerate lost limbs and are resistant to cancer. Large birds such as herons and large fish, especially carp, are the natural predators of axolotls. Okay, large birds. Don't have to worry too much about large birds, though phantoms tried to eat me. The ender dragon. Is the ender dragon a bird, though? Anyway, in the wild, an axolotl can grow to be a foot long. They can live to be 15 years old. However, 6 or 7 years is the average that they reach. And the name axolotl comes from the Aztec word translated to mean water dog. Oh, Frill! That was amazing. I love these axolotl. In fact, I love them so much. I think what we're going to do, we're going to get a lectern and put these facts right there. So now when people come and see the axolotls, they can read the faxolotls about the axolotls. Ah, I love it. All right, I want to show you something else that I did. We have a fully decorated kitchen, guys. Look, our kitchen is all ready to go, and there's a creeper in the kitchen. But he's got a cookie, so he's happy and distracted, and he's not going to blow us up. I also made a little window so we can watch people come in and out. I think it's cute. Anyway, one more thing that I wanted to do for this episode is show you up here. I'm not quite done with my bedroom yet. Still working on it. It's a work in progress. We're getting close to nighttime again. Work in progress, but we have another lectern that's super important because this is where we're going to keep our comment of the day. Our comment of the day starts off for episode 1 is from Nursing Geek Games. And Nursing Geek says, so you're all staying in the mansion all season? And the answer is yes, we're all going to be grouping together, working in the mansion. Now we might break off for other things. Like I know for sure that I have a project that's going to take me outside of the mansion because you can't do what I need to do for that project in the mansion because I don't have the stuff available here for that. So there's going to be other projects happening outside of the mansion, but the idea is that we've got this mansion to come back to. We're all going to, be able to hang out together, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Will we be limiting how far we venture into the world so that we can expand for 118? We do have a world border up right now, and part of the reason for that world border is to keep us all close in together. So that's the purpose of our world border. I really love what you've done to the place, especially your relaxing nature room. I love my nature room. Thank you. And the axolotls are adorable. They are. And I'm going to tell you something. I changed the names of the axolotls because I've been calling them by... get down. Ladder. Please. Ladder technology. Please. Let me... Thank you. I've been calling them by different names than axolotls. So let me show you the names of my axolotls, since this is what I've been calling them anyway. We've got cream and strawberry and chocolate and banana. So I think that this is how we're going to name these. And when we get the blue axolotl, that one will be axolotl because axolotl is such a great name. But these guys, because I have to do a lot of breeding of the axolotls to keep track of who I'm breeding with who, I call them by those names, and that's what's been going on. Oh my goodness, we've gotten so much accomplished today. So much accomplished, and I am super pleased with how it all went. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave me a like. If you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Turn on your notifications and please leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. In the comments, tell me what projects you'd like to see me do. I have a plan of doing basement after basement after basement underneath of this room. So tell me what kind of theme you'd like to see for another basement underneath of my room here. And yeah, I'd love to engage with you in the comment section. So anyway, that's it for me today. I hope that you have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye!